In today's business environment, how well you communicate with people inside and outside an organization is very important. And the tools that are used to communicate sometimes determine how successful a company will be. So I've turned to Barco, a global technology company that designs and develops visualization solutions that are really going to help Brandstar's communications. I've asked Dave Fitzgerald and Dan Corr from Barco to stop by. They're one of the leaders in the industry of visualization solutions.
Barco is a visualization company. We make products that show images, that show content, that show information. And we make products that range from projectors to monitors to collaboration equipment.
And so we'll put the Barco Clickshare unit inside of that cabinet.
Some of the most noticeable places that you'll see Barco are large venues where there's large projected images on buildings. You'll also see us on LED walls in Times Square. We've got very high-profile visualization products located all over the globe.
Given what this company does as a production environment, you're working with video, you're working with partners across the globe, you're bringing in video teleconferencing, you're reviewing media types. Social media is a big portion of your outtake. All of that needs to be seen, and every surface, potentially, it needs to be a vehicle to support that.
So I've turned to Barco to provide the projection for our conference rooms and video walls that will display our video message throughout the building. And today, we're doing a site survey so I can show David and Dan all the different areas of the job site that we have prepped for their equipment.
I had some really big ideas on how to make these spaces more collaborative, and I knew the technology existed in order to make it happen. So I really wanted to sort of activate the space with the technology. Our reception desk comes out to about here, and it's just this big block of stone that sort of bites into that wall because the room has a little bit of asymmetry. And then, so I mean, the first thing you see is that video wall. The first area that was most concerning to me was the sense of arrival. I've worked with them and we've come up with a video wall for behind the reception desk. This does a couple things. It brings energy to the space, and it also informs the person who is coming to this office space immediately whatever information we want to provide that day. Additionally, in the executive boardroom, which is adjacent to the reception area, we're doing another video wall. And you know, the energy that media can produce, especially because Brandstar is a media production company, it was important for me to be able to display all of this media that everybody's producing to the employees.
But it was here in the big boardroom space that I really felt excited to share my design vision of technology with David and Dan.
So here's the center line of the table. So go 10 feet this way and 10 feet this way.
So
Correct.
This looks like it was cut for access? Or
So that actually is a touch screen for AV control.
When we first talked to Kalyn, she had big plans for this exciting new meeting space. She had a vision that she wanted this to be cutting edge, she wanted it to be user-friendly, all of which are things that our products are well suited for.
I saw this long wall, and we talked about it with Kalyn, and wanted to do something unusual there. At Barco, we very much believe that information should be everywhere. So we wanted to take this long wall, create a 20-foot screen with blended projectors, not your typical aspect ratio, it's not video in a box, it's just information on a wall.
So as installation of all this cool technology gets underway, it's wonderful to see the transformation taking place. I love Dan's idea of blending images from several projectors onto a large solid wall surface for a seamless projection. Plus, it utilizes its software partner, X2O.
X2O creates a platform that allows us to take our content that we're creating, distribute it throughout the office. We can have it in our lobby, in our conference rooms, in the private office spaces, and allows us to do some messaging for the employees and the visitors in our office.
But I was blown away by another one of Barco's offerings, a device called Clickshare that allows anyone to share images and content from their own device and display it on a video screen or video wall. You can literally sit there, plug the Clickshare button into your laptop, or select the Clickshare app on your iPhone or tablet and share instantly with an entire meeting room.
It doesn't matter if they're the 18th person in the back of the room or the person up at the front of the room. Whoever wants to share their content will have the ability to have a button in their device, be able to push the button and be up on either the big screen in the front or the video wall that we'll be putting over here on the large wall on the side.
Fortunately, with products like Clickshare, which make it very easy to just press a button and your information blasts on the screen, certainly I think the employees are going to be sort of blown away immediately by the amount of technology we've actually put into this space.